So yeah, let's just do a really quick headphone highlight for tonight. Let's see, will this work? Whoop. Hooray! Headphone highlight. I'm gonna have to sit over here, but that's okay. And we got the boom in the shot. No. Whatever. You know what? We're gonna bring it down here a little bit. I'm sorry if that's kind of making a weird sound when I do that, but okay. Headphone highlight. Today we have something pretty cool. These are. Oh my gosh, where are the model number on these? Hold on, bear with me. I have already forgotten the G-dang model number on these dang things. Oh my god, it doesn't say it anywhere on the headphone. Is that it? Yes it is, okay. SV021. These are the Sivgas. The Sivga SV021. Come on. There you go. Yeah. We got some wood on there, some metal, some leather. The Sivgas. Pretty cool little headphones. I have been kind of eyeballing these for a bit, and wasn't really intending to get them. I just got these like last week. I wasn't really intending on it because I don't know. I wasn't really planning on it. I heard about them from some folks, and it looked enticing, but it just wasn't really on my radar. But then this very quickly became like the flavor of the month headphone, where everyone started talking about it, everyone started gushing about it, and everyone was like, "Oh man, you gotta get them, you gotta try them." And when I say everyone, I mean like everyone in my headphone forums that I follow, that I participate in, or whatever, and some reviewers as well. They're really cool little headphones. Let's look at the build a little bit. Hopefully the music's not competing too much with me. But actually, just because I might intend to put this on, I don't know, somewhere other than Twitch, it might flag it. So the build, you got wood cups. This is all different. Oh my gosh, wood cups here. I don't know what kind of wood it is. Oh wait, is that even wood? Yes, it is. Oh, that scared me for a minute. Yeah, you got some wood here. I don't know what kind of wood it is, but it's got this gloss finish on it, which, you know, makes it look kind of nice. But honestly, I probably would have preferred more of a matte wood. I think that makes it more characteristic of the wood. Whatever. But you got wood here. Then this is some sort of machined metal, which is machined beautifully. Really, really nice machining here. This metal is very, very soft to the touch, very satin feeling. It is connected very simply, almost elegantly, by this little nub right here. It goes into the headband, which this section here, while it looks like it's probably just a chrome plastic, it's not. It is metal as well. I'm sure it's some sort of aluminum. And that'll go into the headband, which is this faux leather headband with this nice stitching. And on the other side of the headband, we don't have a whole lot of cushioning, a whole lot of comfort cushioning, but the underside is very, very soft. This leather that we're using on the headband is the same leather that we're using on the pads. And these pads are pretty gosh darn amazing. They are some of the softest, plushest, luxurious pads like they're so soft and they feel so nice. So whatever fake leather they're using for the pads here, they're using on the headband too, and it is something else, man. It is so lovely. These pads are freaking amazing. They terminate to a 2.5 millimeter audio jack, which is nice. That's a fairly easy to find replacement for the cable, which I'm using a balanced cable, which these do not come with, unfortunately. But what they do come with, where did I put it? No. What did I do with you? They did come with this cable here. So it's a really nice cable. It's just a nice, come on, focus on this, will you? A nice peanut butter colored cable to go with my peanut butter colored headphone. Look, it matches the headband, matches the pads. It's got this really nice knurled termination here. It is just a dual 2.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter. So it's very nice cable. It's got this nice braiding on it, and it goes really well with the headphone. Now, obviously, the headphone, the color scheme is acquired taste. I like it. I think it looks really nice. It absolutely reminds me of peanut butter, which is why I keep mentioning that. But there is a black variant of these. There's just a black wood, black leather, and I think a little bit darker metal to go along with that. So if you don't like the peanut butter, you can get all black. They are a closed back headphone. So when I put these on, it's very, very closed. What's going on here? I guess they thought matte metal and matte wood would be too much. And matte leather, a matte cable, matte taste. Lots of matte stuff for Matt over here. Why are we listening to Skyrim now? Did we listen to the entire God of War album already? We've only been doing this for... Oh, maybe we have. Whatever. So yeah, the build's really, really nice. They're built very well. Very solid. Very good. And the cable is a really easily to replace and find cable. So that's really nice. Not a super fan of the gloss, but we'll just go with it. So build's great. Comfort. These pads, again, are some of the softest, most amazing pads. They're incredible pads. The headband, again, while there's not a whole lot of cushioning up there, what is there is very, very soft. And these aren't very heavy headphones, so I'm not feeling a lot of pressure up here. Even without the hat, it doesn't really bother me. There's not a whole lot of clamp force, and while there is some clamp force, it's pretty much negated because the pads are so G-dang soft. I will mention that whatever material they use for these pads, this very soft faux leather, and it's such a tight seal around your ear because these are very closed and this leather is very soft, so it makes this very tight, very isolated on your head. They can get a little warm if you wear them for a while, so there is that. After about an hour or so wearing these, my ears will start to get a little warm. But otherwise, the comfort's really awesome. They gotta be way up there. Like, man. They're a solid 8. 8 out of 10 clouds from our cloud comfort scale. But are they more than that? Are they more than an 8? That's tough. They're not as comfortable as the Jet. They're not as comfortable as the Sennheiser HD8XX. But those are very different headphones. So it's a little hard to say. I'm just gonna stick with an 8. They're an 8 out of 10 clouds. Because these are super cloudy comfort pads. On almost anything. These pads would be amazing with. So yeah, they're super comfortable. Let's just jump into the sound. We'll be pretty quick about this. I haven't had a whole lot of time with them. I've only had them for not even a full week yet, like 5 or 6 days. But I've been putting them through some stuff, comparing them with some stuff. And one of the closest things I can compare these two is maybe the Meze 99s. Yeah, the sound signature is similar to the Meze 99s. Sorry, this music, while the music's turned off for you, it's still on for me. I'm gonna pause it. Okay. Yeah, these are very pleasing headphones. Very pleasing, very relaxed, very smooth. It's very peanut butter. It has a very peanut butter sound. It's just very, very warm, very inviting, very chill. It's very pleasant, very enjoyable. It's not it's not the most detailed headphone. It's not the most bass heavy murder machine or anything like that. It's just very relaxed, very, very chill. It's got a good low end presence, without being too dramatically, without veiling much of the mid range. I'd say it's probably mostly mid range present. The treble range is pretty well recessed. You're not really losing detail. It's still pretty detailed, pretty present. It's just a bit recessed. Because again, these are so relaxing. You're not really hitting any hot spots in your treble range. Everything's very comfortable. Very comfortable. This is your grandfather's. You go to your grandparents' house and they have their big leather couch from the 60s or the 70s they've had for decades, and it's just so worn in, but it's very well taken care of. Like, it's a very well taken care of couch, but it's very worn in. So you sit in it and it's just like, bleh. You just fall into it and it just like form fits around you. That's kind of what these sound like. Just very very airy, very very warm. So they're very pleasant. I like them a lot. They're pretty incredible for where they sit. These are only about $150, and for $150, they're a banger of a headphone, man. They're pretty freaking sweet. It's hard to come across a closed back headphone that hits all the marks that this does at the price range this is at. I think I would still say the M40Xs sound a bit better than these. The M40s just have, no, they have just something a bit more special. They have more detail into them. They're more neutral, so they're a bit more flatlined, but not in a boring way. It's not that these are ridiculous. They're not like super V-shaped. They're just really warm. And I guess maybe the details are just a little nicked down from because of that. But they're great. They're amazing headphones for the price. They're really kind of like, makes you kind of look at some of these more expensive headphones like, hey man, Sivga's doing that for way cheaper. Is it really worth it? So yeah, really good stuff. I like them a lot. I think they're really neat. And they really are. They are really shaking things up in the market because of what you get for the price. It's pretty awesome. And like I said early on, this is kind of I have jumped on the hype train for these. People have been raving about them the last couple months, and I finally caved to try them out. My curiosity got the better of me. I gotta try them out. Everyone keeps talking about them, and they're right. They're right. These are great. These are great headphones. They're really great. So you really can't go wrong. If you need a closed back headphone that you just want to relax to and just chill out, and you want to just not look ridiculous sitting in the plane or the bus or whatever. You want to have something that looks kind of nice, maybe a little interesting looking, and just sounds really nice, really smooth. Peanut butter. Get yourself some peanut butter. Yeah, good stuff. All right. Let's get back to it because we're running a little low on time. Desktop share. Zoop. There we go.